People were astounded when they saw the size of his army. He was taking the entire city on the journey. He was not the emperor of Europe, England, Russia, or India, but rather the emperor of Africa's largest empire. He may have been the least well-known emperor in history, but he was also the wealthiest. He has enough money to construct 300 structures similar to the Burj Khalifa. Let's talk about Mansa Musa now. 740 years ago, in the year 1280, Mansa Musa was born in an unknown location in Africa. He became the emperor of Mali Empire when he was 33 years old, following Abu Bakr II. Abu Bakr was eager to travel to the other side of the Atlantic Ocean. He embarked on an expedition involving thousands of ships, but he never returned. Between 1240 to 1645 CE, Mali was Africa's largest and wealthiest empire. Sundiata Keita was the founder of this empire. His empire stretched all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. Timbuktu was Mali's largest city, although Niamey was its capital. After the Mongol Empire, Musa established Mali as the second largest empire. Musa's kingdom spanned over 2,000 kilometers and included 24 cities. His empire had grown too large, so he had to divide it into sub-empires, whose rulers were known as Farba. Musa owned half of the gold of world during that time. Mansa Musa was claimed to be the wealthiest guy in history. He was the gold and salt business's king. Musa aspired to visit Mecca as a Muslim, and as a result, he became famous around the world. It is believed that he had roughly 80 camels in his entourage when he went to Hajj, and that each camel carried 136 kilograms of gold. He donated gold coins to the underprivileged in every community he passed through. He ascended to the throne of Mali in 1312. This was a time when Europe starved for resources due to civil war. The Mali Empire was at its peak during that period. Because this empire's resources were plentiful. The western half of the Mali Empire is said to have been the largest gold producer. That occurred at a time when gold demand was on the rise all throughout the world. There was a period when the Mali Empire extracted a ton of gold. He was given the name Musa, which signifies sultan, after becoming emperor. Musa's empire spanned a huge swath of Western Africa during his reign. His business grew as a result of the expansion of his empire. As a result, the citizens' financial situation has improved. His army included 200,000 men, 40,000 of whom were archers. The world was unaware of Musa's expanding fortune until 1324. Musa departed for Mecca the same year. Around 60,000 people accompanied him on his pilgrimage. After returning from Mecca, he built a large number of mosques in Mali. He built schools, libraries, and colleges in Timbuktu because it was the main city. Until this point, countries all around the world were unaware of Musa's wealth. Europeans did not believe in the riches of Musa until they saw them. After seeing wealthy Musa, Europeans were taken aback. His stories had made an everlasting impression on the minds of all who had heard them. Around the year 1337 he dies. These stories made him iconic in historical atlases, and he was even named after them in Catalan atlases. His net worth estimated to be around $400 billion. And it's roughly 29 lakh crore in Indian rupees. We can deduce how wealthy he was at the time based on this fact. Like, share and subscribe to our channel.